back with another banger. PEEZY World Story Time. Nurse Bay Story Time. Let's get into it. So basically, I'm at Nurse Bay in high school, whatever, she was feeling me, I was feeling her, a little flirtatious and everything. I can remember, how you and a person is like something there, but like y'all don't act on it or just don't go ahead. You're young or maybe the time ain't right. It was one of those situations where I had her number in high school, but I never called her or nothing. So it was like early, like this was like built up. Everything was kind of building up, but nothing ever happened. So boom. So moved to college or whatever. I'm in college or whatever. So I had to go to school one day. I wasn't going to class or nothing. I had to pick up or go see a counselor or something like that. I was just kind of wandering. I had to just pull it up, seeing the counselor or was going to handle some business and I was going to leave. So I seen Nurse Bay again, right? But I see her, I get the hug, whatever. In high school, I don't know if I think I might have was getting a hug, but I wasn't getting the right hug. I wasn't really hugging right all the time, whatever. So in college, the hug was a little bit different. It still was kind of like a church hug, kind of low key, but I got the number again, but I still have the number, but I didn't call, so I'm like, okay, cool. So, a year or two probably passed. I never really called her or nothing like that. So one day I just called, I think she had call out ID or whatever. So I called, she didn't pick up. I think this her stuff. I want to say this was her house number. I don't even know what number this was. So, by 10, 15 minutes, she called me back. So she was like, oh, somebody called for whoop. Yeah, I called or whatever. I was looking for what? So she was like, I told her who I was, whatever. She was like, oh, I don't know. She was kind of weird, but she just kind of hung up. I don't know, she figured out who I was, whatever, and she just hung up. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. It's maybe 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes passed. She called back, this such from whoop, I'm like, yeah, she knew who I was. I don't know, she was weird, kind of had her own stuff going on. I don't know, she was hot. She was cold. She was yes. She was no. She was feisty. All types of stuff. But I never dated her or nothing like that. She was just cool. But I want to make this clear. She was cool. She was straight, a little cool little chick. But she wasn't really all that. She was straight. Don't get me wrong. But as far as me chasing her, wiping her up or something like that, nah, it wasn't even that. For where she thinks she at, she was smart. I'll give her that. But she was smart. But as far as like anything else, it was whatever. So anyway, long story short, we had a few conversations or whatever. Like I said, she was hot and cold. So some days we would talk on the phone. Some days I call, she wouldn't even answer the phone. Sometimes we went a couple days without talking. Sometimes we went a week without talking. It was she was just all over the place. So we talked enough to where it was okay, we're gonna go out on a date. So we went out. No, matter of fact, yeah, we made plans to go on a date or whatever. But let's say it was Friday. She was like, oh yeah, we can go out Friday. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, cool. Friday come. It's I don't hear from her. nothing, nothing come of it. We don't even go out. I don't really know what happened. So eventually we talk again. She's like, oh, I don't know. She said, I don't. She had some kind of type of weird excuse why we didn't go out. It was some, it wasn't. It was some BS. Let's just say that it was BS. I don't even know. But I don't know if I called her the day that we supposed to go out or test her or whatever because she was just so weird. So I was just like, whatever. So, and she did this a couple times too. Like she'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna call you tomorrow." Tomorrow, cause she wouldn't call. Like it was just like I said, she was all over the place. She was just like not really. What's the word? I want to say reliable, but I don't know. That you couldn't really put. She wasn't a person of her word. So I kind of got stood up the first date, or she didn't call or communicate. Like nothing. We didn't go out. So the second time, I don't know what went on the second time or whatever. I don't know. She was weird, but we eventually went out. I took her out. We went to the movies. It was just on some regular stuff. I took her to a little spot that was popping at the time when we went there. That was, it was hot at the time. It was cool. Everybody was going. So I don't know. It was the movie or the neighborhood or whatever we was in. I thought it was cool. I thought it was fly, but and this is what I know is this is what I kind of know is, and I didn't know at the time I'm young. This like I'm college. I'm like 20, 21, 22, around that age. So I don't really know. I don't be picking up on balls. Like I said, she stood me up. That should have been it. I should have just been like not even tolerating. That's like disrespectful. So I should have been clear right there that she wasn't really interested in the kid, but whatever. So she didn't really like the first date. I forgot what movie we seen, but it wasn't about the movie. It wasn't about that. It's just she just wasn't. I don't think she was feeling me. You feel me? But she was like, oh, she wasn't really feeling it. So like the first date, she kind of was like over it. She just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. It was just like I don't know how to really explain it. Like we went together. Like I couldn't. Like I didn't. Like she was like standoff. I didn't hold her hand. I didn't put my arm around her. It didn't feel like if you seen us, you wouldn't even know we was together. Like it was just like whatever. So I'm thinking like she stood me up. The date wasn't good. She kind of kept playing like the date.
Hit the subscribe button, okay?
So I'm like, okay, this is the like, and then all the little flirtation stuff was kind of gone too. Once we like seen each other in person, it was like the flirtation wasn't there. Then how she was dressing, everything. I don't know. It just seemed like she just wasn't her mind wasn't there or whatever. Right? So second date, well, it kind of like fizzled in a little bit. Well, we finally, well, after the first day, I kind of was cool. The first day I was kind of cool. Like, okay, she not feeling me. Just she playing games. But she's all over the board. I don't know what's up with her. So she we eventually went on the second date. But the second date, she was like, she wanted control. She wanted control the second date. So we were supposed to go somewhere. I forgot. She was trying to go to a bar. It was something she was trying to do. Like she was trying to take me somewhere. So like, cause she was like, she didn't like the first date. Cause I guess I was in control. And she didn't like the movie. She didn't like all these different factors. She didn't like or whatever. I just took it like, oh, you just ain't feeling me. Cause you really feeling somebody. And they take you on a date, especially they paying for everything. You gonna be like, oh, it was cool. It's not just but she kind of just dissed everything I did. Like I did everything wrong. So the second date, she took control, but the only thing I had control of, I was driving. She didn't want to drive her car, drove my car. So we going our way to the bar or whatever. So we kind of like head towards that area. She was like, you know what? Like, would it be crazy if we just like go to the store, get like some Coronas and just get a room instead of going to the bar or
Hey man,
wherever we
say
was going.
less.
I'm like, cool. I'm like, that's cool because I'm like, she ain't feeling me, so I'm thinking like she ain't feeling me. The vibe ain't really there. Ain't no flirting going on. Ain't nothing really going on. Like I don't even know how we got to the second date. So I'm like, man, that's cool. And she was like, but she was like, oh, but if we get a room, ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen. We ain't doing it. We just. She was like, oh, I just, cause she was, she was a nurse already. So she was like, I'm just tired and I don't really want to just be out around gang people and we could just get a room and just relax and drink or whatever. She was like, I ain't really trying to do nothing with you like that. But she wanted some company or whatever. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I ain't tripping like that. So we get the Qurans and everything. Get the room. We chilling. Now everything that happened in high school is coming back. Like it's like she on me, I'm on her. She sipped a little bit of Corona, I sipped a little bit of Corona. It's like the chemistry that was there is like finally kind of like coming to the surface or whatever. So I'm like, so she mind you, she said it was nothing going down, but is it going down? So I'm like, oh, for real, like, so you feeling me? Like I didn't say it, but I'm thinking, oh, so you are feeling me. So it went down. It went down crazy, and I wasn't even ready, but it went down, whatever. So after that night, it seemed like she was cool. Like she was, feeling the kid somewhat. You know, she would call a little bit more, show a little bit more interest. She was like not claiming me. She wasn't ever claiming me, nothing like that. But she was like, she was like she wasn't claiming me. But she like, oh, like I left my phone in her car, like, cause like she came on my block, picked me up, and we went somewhere. It went down in her car. It went crazy, like crazy in her car. I'm talking about. I put my pants on the wrong way. I was missing a sock. I mean, I don't know what I left in her car. It went down so crazy, so random. It was like one of those crazy type of times, whatever, right? So she did this all the time. She did this like once or twice a week. So this time I had left my phone. So she had my house number. She had my cell phone number and my house number. So she called the house. She's like, "Oh, you left your phone?" I'm like, "Yeah, just because she had like just left, pulled off." I'm like, "Yeah, just bring my own cell phone back." She's like, "No, I'm keeping your phone. If any girl call me, call your phone.
Be sure to smash our
I'm
like
gonna
button
do
and
this. I'm gonna do that."
subscribe to
I'm like,
our
"Oh
channel.
man, like we at that point. We at that point." Because I could never really tell if if she was really feeling me or if we was cool, we was locked in or what. Because she was just like say crazy stuff a lot of times. So basically, what ended up happening was I had to call my ex at the time, and cause me and her was still cool. So I called her. Man, I didn't even know her number by heart. But luckily, like I don't know how I figured it out or how I must have had her number written down somewhere or something. So I went, used the house phone. I called my ex like, "Hey, do not call my phone." She was like, "Why?" I was like, "I do not have it, and if you call it, it's gonna be a problem." I had to be like, "Babe, I couldn't really tell her exactly." She was like, "Damn, you crazy, you crazy." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want no problems." So she ended up getting my cell phone back eventually because she was crazy like that. But long story short, she was cool to kick it with from time to time. She was entertaining. It was cool to have somebody kick it, pull up on you, and and she was in control the whole time. That another thing I didn't like. I never really like called her like, "Oh, pull up" or
Hit the
nothing
subscribe
like
button,
that.
okay?
she was in control. She one that would initiate everything and pull up when she was ready, right? So I was kind of like at the point like, okay, like what are we doing? Like, what is this? Like, well, how long you trying to do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was tripping like that, but it just kind of felt like if it would have been different, if I was in control, like, hey, okay, pull up today, whatever. But it was cool. It was kind of getting old. You know what I'm saying? I think as a man, so, like, we like to be in control of things. I don't know what's up with all this other stuff, but she was like, no, we just gonna be friends with benefits, and this is gonna be what it's gonna be. She said something crazy, like, oh my, oh, okay. So you think you just gonna have control or whatever? I'm like, okay, cool. So it was that she used to say something kind of borderline racist, like calling me Kobe, like, yeah, Kobe, or something stupid. So I was like, hey, you got me, messed up. Like, I don't, that ain't really the play. Like, you saying like stuff, it, culturally is just inappropriate. Like, certain stuff, like when you from a different culture, you say it to a black person, it's kind of like we can take it and look at it kind of differently sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of getting tired of that, and then it wasn't like it was just be some of the stuff she would say at times, the way her delivery, like she like kind of talked down to me, like she had more money than me, or she was smarter than me, or she had more stuff going on in her life that I didn't have. Mind you, I had a better. I think at the time I had like a better car. We probably made like the same amount of money. We was kind of like in the same position, the same age and everything. But she was acting like I'm 20 and she 30 or something. Like she talked to me like she 30, like she my mama or something like. So that's what I was kind of getting irritated at. And then it was like she'll pull up randomly, she'd be like looking for other girls and just different little jealous type stuff, right? So we kind of fell out. Um, I don't know. She was like I said, she was kind of crazy. We kind of fell out. We went to over. I think we went to the park. We was having our little issues. I don't really. I can't pinpoint exactly because we broke up so many times. But one time we broke up, we went to the park and we was chilling and everything like that, and it was about to go down. It was about to go down. So at the park, so it was about to go down, whatever. This was like our thing. Like with her, you never know when it was about to go down. We could be in a restaurant, we could be in a car, or anywhere. You know what I'm saying? She didn't care. So it was about to go down, but it was like me. I was like, nah, I'm cool. I don't really want it to go down. So she kind of got mad, like I caught an attitude, and it was kind of acting crazy. So she had took her car, I had my car, and it wasn't like no big argument, or nothing. So I just left. Like we both left, kind of like feeling some type of way. She started following me or whatever. And I had like did down some back streets or whatever. I don't know. I just because she was just like mad. So I'm like driving my way, and she like telling me going like the same way. I'm like, why are you following me? Like you worried, Because I think she had said like a little smart comment or something that was kind of stupid. That made me mad. I was kind of just getting tired of her little stuff she was saying or whatever. So I don't know. So I think we kind of fell off that. So I think we eventually stopped talking. I think we had stopped talking about around that time. So I started dating somebody else. I started her dating a whole different person. So
Hit the
I was kind
subscribe
of
button.
dating this other person for like maybe a couple months. So she seen me with this girl. Somebody told her I had a new chick or whatever, but me and her wasn't talking no more. So boom, she pulls up one day. I think she called me. She might have called me or texted me or something. But she was like, it wasn't like okay, like I had like time to prepare. Like she was like, oh, I might pull up. Me and some other girl she used to always have or whatever. It was crazy. So her and the other girl pull up. The chick this girl she always be with. So they pulled up. They came inside or whatever. No, we outside talking in their car. So then they come inside the house or whatever. So it was I don't know exactly what even happened or how it happened. But eventually me and her got along, worked in her car, or my car, I don't remember. And she was like, I came over here. I'm like, what? Like, what you come over here for? Like we in a car, but we left my house. We left the block. Like we spent like a block or till we like somewhere like a remote location. Like you just me and her. So she's like, well, I'm here. Oh, I came to your house. I'm like, no, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I know we cool. Like I ain't got no beef with you or nothing. But it is what it is. So she was like, yeah, I heard you got a girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, I got a girlfriend. Whatever. So she was like, well, I want to get back with you. I'm like, for real? She was like, yeah. So she was like, what I gotta do to get back with you? I'm like, man. I'm like, cause at the time, the chick I had, she was straight. She was straight, and she looked better than her, than the nurse chick. So I'm like, and we were somewhat in a relationship. So I'm like, why would I leave somebody I'm in quote unquote somewhat of a relationship with, and that look better to go backwards to somebody who I don't even think is necessarily all that. And then on top of that, you just want to be friends with, and benefits or whatever. It don't make no sense. And you don't even respect me like that. You don't respect me as a man, like, well, for real, right? So she was like, well, what if we do this, do that? Like, would you get back with me? I was like, nah. I was like, I don't do that. Like, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm in a relationship. Only thing that can mess it up is you. Once you mess it up, and that's you. I don't be like, oh, if I go over here and I kick it with this other girl, she the new girlfriend now. Like, nah, like, you lose your spot, you gotta lose your spot. So she felt some type of way. She was like, pressing issues, like, she'll do this. She trying to kiss me, kiss on me, and all that. I'm not, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be like, oh, nah. I was like, no. But I was just like it could have went down, but I still wasn't gonna break with my girl. Like, I put you like that. It just really been oh well type of situation. So she was like, whatever. But before we even left in the car and got in that situation, when she came in with her homegirl, cause she had went nurse Baker went to the bathroom. So her homegirl was like, yeah, she still like you, she's still feeling you, and she wanted to get back with you. Like, mind you, her friend, oh my gosh, like I've been low key looking for this chick for a minute. We all went to school together. But this chick, oh my gosh, she was so thick, not in a bad way, in a good way. And it was like she was always kind of like the third wheel, but at the same time too, I think they was trying to get something like popping with the three of us. which was cool. I was with it. But Nurse Bay will make stuff so awkward and weird to where I'm like, I'm cool with it, but y'all not really telling me that y'all cool with it. If you understand. So like, give you a perfect example. Like we went to a club like on Halloween. Man, this girl was looking so good. They both. I'm going crazy. So it was just one of them nights, and I was in a car with them. So we went to the club. We get to the club. Nurse Bay, we kind of like in a circle, just us three. Nurse Bay dip off. She dips off. Leave me with her friend. Me and her friend dancing the whole night, which is cool. Like I don't have to dance with her. Like I wanted her friend as soon as I seen her, because I already seen her when we went to school, but I didn't have no classes with her. I didn't know her or nothing like that. But she was bad in high school, like low key. So I'm like, dang, like nurse, she can. I don't need her, but the friend, oh my gosh. So me and her dancing Halloween. I'm trying not to get too close. I'm like, she got, some big, um, her chest is like a D cup, double D. I don't know. So I'm trying not to look. I'm trying to look at her face. I'm not trying to do. We talked about her. So she's like, yeah, she like you. My friend like you. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, I don't really care. I'm trying to see what's up with you, key, but I don't really know what's going on, So we dancing, like we holding hands, like dancing, but our bodies are apart. Like we like dancing, but it's not just kind of awkward because it's like it was three of us, and she just dips off. So I don't want her to dip back up. I'm dancing with her homegirl. We all super close doing the baba or something. And she's like, oh, you trying to think you my friend? I don't want that to happen. So I'm trying to be respectful. So, like, majority of the night, this girl was not there. So we had, that night, we had got to an argument or something. I don't know if she was cheating or talking to somebody else. To me, it was just weird that you brought me to a club and I spent the majority of the night with your homegirl. I don't know.
Yeah, let me know. Ladies, let me know. Is that weird? Did she was she trying to get all three of us together or what? Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it or whatever. But yeah, I was with her homegirl the majority of the night. You know what I'm saying? I don't really even remember Nurse Bay. I think we danced for like 30 seconds or something, then she just dipped off. Like I don't know where she was at, right? So whatever, move forward. We went to another club because we had gotten to it that night. I think that might have been the reason why we broke up the first time. I don't know. I know I'm all over the place, but I know eventually we went to another club before the big breakup. Cause we broke up a couple times, so we went to another club. Only thing I can tell y'all is the club was in West Hollywood. I don't know if I think I was the only dude there. And if it was some other dudes, I still feel like I was the only dude there. I ain't trying to say it like that, but it was a wild club. I wasn't really. They told me what it was, but they didn't really tell me what it was. So they took me like on some, she was, her homegirl. Well, I don't know about her homegirl, But she was, she was with all that and everything like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I was tripping off none of that. But so again, like we all it's all three of us again. But like she dancing with like a dude, but he ain't not no dude. Like he ain't no threat, like nothing like that. She dancing with another dude, but he like he wasn't straight. I'm gonna say that, like he wasn't straight. Or maybe she was dancing with a girl. I don't remember. She was dancing with other people, so it was nothing like against me or nothing. But again, I'm dancing with her friend, so I'm like, and I'm not really tripping because her, like I said, her friend was like looking good like every time, so I was with it. Like I don't know if she was trying to get me ready, like, oh yeah, okay, let me build up the chemistry with you and my friend and we all can just get down. I didn't really need it. I was ready to get down like as soon as I seen her, because I already was plotting on her like in high school. Like I was like, we all went to school together. I already seen her around, like, and it was like she was attractive, so I'm like, why she don't have no dude or no girlfriend? Like, you hanging out with us, like, I'm pretty sure you got plenty of options. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the kid you not. Like, it's been a couple times I've been like looking. I don't even know the girl name, but I've been looking on like social media to try to like tap in with her, like send her a friend request or something. But I don't even know her name. Like, I be looking, but I don't really be knowing. But man, I already know she probably married. Now she probably married with like 5 kids. Man, she was like crazy. Like, you know how some people are just built different. She was built different, and she seemed like super duper cool. Like, I don't think she would really, whoever dates her, I don't think she would give them any really problems, because it's just she don't really seem like no diva type of chick or nothing like that. So I don't know, she was straight. So man, that's pretty much the story. I'm trying to see what else happened, whatever, with old girl. But yeah, it was going down crazy when we was dating. It was going down crazy, y'all. She used to pull up, man. Like, it'd be times like she'll just pull up. She was like, I'm outside. I'm like, you outside? So like, I'm at the corner. Like, she was like she was hiding from people. Like, I don't know what she was doing. She was like, oh, I'm at the corner. I'm like, man, why you at the corner with the lights off? Like, she's like, I'll just come to the corner. I'm like, damn, you trying to set me up? Man, I'll go to the corner. This girl will pull off. We'll dip off somewhere, like, in the dark. Like, we'll pull up to like dead end, or we'll pull up somewhere. It'll go down. She'll take me back to the house. Mind you, you know what I'm saying? I had the house to myself. Like, I was always home by myself. Like, she was just weird like that. Just weird like that. Like and comment at the like and comment. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Like, that was just her thing. I had the house. It was plenty of times I had the house empty, nobody in there. She would take me. I was just like, it was just crazy. She was just crazy, right? So I remember like one of the last times we kicked it. She was kind of inconsiderate too. Just be kind of inconsiderate. Don't be caring about people, caring about dudes or whatever. It was one time too.
Hit the subscribe button, okay?
We went to this like, we was kicking it. I took her to a hotel, but like, this is like a better like high end hotel. Like, we were supposed to kick it or whatever, but like, mind you, I'm tired from work. I'm like exhausted. We got like this big room, nice hotel room, whatever. And just, just me and her. She was like, "Oh, like you had this plan." Ooh, I'm like, "Man, I didn't have nothing planned. This was just like the first hotel I seen that looked decent." You know what I'm saying? But it was like expensive, like I don't know, it was like 200 or close to 200 or whatever. So I just paid for it. Cause I got tired of driving around looking for one, like look for a better hotel. I'm like, man, this is cool. So I was like, we did our thing, whatever. Like, mind you, I'm exhausted from work. I'm doing like 10-hour shifts, whatever. She mad. She mad. She's like, you could sleep the whole time. Da, 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 da. I took a bath and you didn't wake up. I was trying to wake you up. Mind you, I'm dead tired. You gave me some liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like I'm barely getting sleep as it is. Then you putting up on me like 3 or 4 times a week, doing all the stuff to me. Then it's like I was just like tired, man. She was just mad, like no consideration, like he might be tired, but once I got my sleep, everything, I was straight, like. But she was so mad or whatever. She felt some type of way. It was just like she didn't care. But her homegirl, man, I find her homegirl, and I don't even care because I don't think me and Nurse will ever kick it like that again. So I will shoot my shot at her homegirl. I know y'all go, oh, he trifling. Oh well, shit, her homegirls, man. They kind of low key did look alike too. Like one, like Nurse Bay, she was kind of short. She was short. Her friend was kind of like a taller version, like older sister looking, but in a different way. But man, that girl, I don't know where that girl at. Man, it's chicks. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's chicks that I could have had, or I passed on, or I just was just not on it like that. That I be thinking about now. I'm like, dang man, I should have did this, or I should have put up on this one, or and like I know I'm getting off subject. It was this one chick. She stayed right by my dad's house. I knew she did, but I didn't even realize how close she was to my dad's house. But I never was at my dad's house anyway, really, at the time when I was talking to this chick. But once I found out, like, this was in high school, but once I think I found out how close she was after high school. Once I seen, I'm like, man, I could have just rode my bike right here or whatever. Like, I'm talking about, I'm on the phone with this girl all the time, not knowing that she's like basically a couple blocks from my dad's house. We talking on the phone. She home alone. I'm home alone. I never put two and two together. Like I never pulled up on her. Like I don't know. Like I never even tried to pull up on her. Like it was like crazy. I got crazy stories like that. But it's crazy. But back to Nurse Bay. My bad. Like and subscribe. Yeah, she was pretty upset with me having a girlfriend. Let me go back to that part when we was in the car and she was talking about the girlfriend. So she was like, yeah, somebody told me you had a girlfriend and they said that she's ghetto and they seen y'all and I don't really want to say where they said they seen us, but she gave like an accurate account of how my girlfriend looked, where we was at. She had so many details that I was like, damn, like, is she following me? I was like, is she following me? Like, what's going on? Like, she had it, but she said her friends seen us out, me and my girlfriend out or whatever. So she was like, yeah, you think you all that? Well, And ladies, let me know, like, if y'all dating a dude and or you break up, or you not that interested in a dude, and y'all see him with a girl, do that make y'all want him more? Like, if you see him, like, dang, he got like, let's just say Kim Kardashian, y'all gonna be like, dang, like Kim Kardashian with him, I want him now too. Like, are y'all really like that? Like, or y'all just don't, or don't really matter? Let me know in the comments or whatever. But yeah, this girl, I don't know. She was like on it. Like, she was like, she came. She was trying to get with me while I had my girlfriend. She made that attempt. I think she probably made like another attempt, like on the phone or text, but she let it go. Eventually, she seen like I wasn't budging. I wasn't like about to just get back with her, so I think she gave up. But that pretty much all that happened with her or whatever. But I remember cause my cousin knew about her or whatever, and she never really seen her though. Like, she knew, like, she was like, oh, like cause my cousin would see me coming in and out the house. So my cousin would be like, where you going? Like, she see me like leaving the house. I'm like, cause my car will stay there. But she'd see me just dip out. Like, it'd be, always be like late night type stuff. So she was like, where you going? Like, woo. I'm like, oh, I'm going Nurse Bay. She was like, where's she at? I don't see no car out there. I'm like, she at the corner, or she across the street. She down the street. Like, she'd be like incognito. I'm talking about with hoodies on, types of stuff, right? So, she never seen her. So one day, like, we had already broken up with my new girlfriend and everything. So we like downtown Compton. So we like downtown Compton, where Kmart, Circuit City used to be at or whatever. So me and my cousin, I think we went to pay like the water bill or something, and so we going back. So we over there. We like kind of by Ralph's, almost Louisburg. What's that, Santa Fe or Alameda or something right there? So we like right around that area. So I see a girl behind us or on the side of us in a car. Like, so I'm like, this was a Honda. So like, Honda Accord, that's the same car she had. So I told my cousin, I'm like, man, I think that's Nurse Bear right there. She was like, stop lying. She's like, is she following you? I'm like, man, I don't know. Cause she, I told y'all, she was trying to make it go down the park. When I left the park that one time, she did follow. Felt like she followed me. Felt like she was trying to follow me home. I mean, she already knew where I stayed at, but like she was following me home. I was trying to like get away from her at the time. So then at the same time too, when I had my girlfriend, low key, she somehow she figured like where she seen my girlfriend at was like, I was nowhere like in Compton. Like, I was like, where was I at? Like, I forgot. I was like in LA. I forgot the what Pacific area I was in or whatever. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. So that's like two different situations, and I told you she was like pass fire. She just pull up unannounced or whatever, right? So boom. So my cousin seen her. She was like, oh, that's how she look, cause she never seen her before. She was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's how she look, whatever. But she just, she kept driving, whatever. She probably thought my cousin was like a new chick I was talking to or something. I don't know, cause she never, she never would come in the house. One time she came, it's like she was on some other stuff. But that one time she did come to my house when she was trying to get back with me, when she did find out I had a girlfriend, when she came with her homegirl, like, it was a lot of people at the house, but it wasn't a lot of people at the house. So, like my uncle, I'm gonna just say he was my uncle for so I don't want to confuse y'all. So my uncle seen him pull up. She parked like across the street. So when I had my jacket on, whatever. So I'm talking to them outside at first, right? We outside. Mind you, she never came in the house. Like when we was kicking it that whole time, we was kicking it. I'll say we was kicking it like probably 3 or 4 months, maybe even shorter than that. She never came into the house. It was like for whatever reason, she just never came. I never really asked her either, though. Low key, I never had the chance to ask her really. So, boom, like we talking outside. She cold. I gave her my jacket. So we still outside talking. She still cold. Mind you, I gave her the jacket. And we could have got in the car. She like, oh, she want to go in the house. So she come in the house. Her friend sitting on my bed. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's about to go down. I'm like, it's about to go down in the room. All three of us, right? So she go, nurse babe go to the bathroom. She like, oh, my friend like you. Her friend talking about nurse babe, talking about she like you, she want to get back with you. I'm thinking to myself, man, what are you talking about? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, I don't even care about her low key. Like, I'm trying to see what's up with me and you. But really, but that's what I was thinking about. I was like, yeah, whatever. But I don't know, how that happened. I think we was talking, and I don't know. We wasn't in the house that long, in the bedroom that long, because nothing really went down. So, because it didn't go down at all, and we think we was going back to her car or something, or we might have left her friend in my room. But I don't know how we got along. In the car to where she gave me that proposal. Like, if she would have, we would have had some type of relations. Would I leave my girlfriend? Like that conversation. I know it was just me and her alone. I don't think she offered all three of us together. I don't think she did that. She never offered it though. I was like, it was just crazy. It was just weird. It was just weird. The whole situation. Now that I think back on it, it was just weird. But man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I got more stories like this. I'm gonna start dropping these stories, crazy stories, like every Saturday. Y'all feeling it? Like, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feeling about them.
PEEZY, you did it again.
Yeah. I'm still here. So, yeah. That's pretty much the conclusion of the nurse bae story. You want to call it that? I'm trying to think. Did I leave something out? Man, it's a lot I kind of left out. I kind of had to be vague, on YouTube and everything like that. But I pretty much gave y'all the meat of the story, the meat of it. But she was wild. Wild. Certain shits, y'all know.
Be sure to smash our like button and subscribe to our channel.
Are just wild, dude. Just wild. But yeah, shit's crazy. I'm trying to think of a story I can tell y'all about her that I ain't said something. Oh yeah, she said something like when we first started talking, she didn't want me to know where she lived at or whatever, right? I'm like, she was like, yeah, the last dude. I hate when girls say certain stuff that don't apply to me or whatever. But she was like, yeah, the last couple of dudes she dated, they was just so sprung on her. You know, they was stalking her and leaving roses at her doorstep and didn't want to leave her alone. I'm like, man, I'm not. I'm him. I'm not him, but I'm him. Like, I'm not finna. If it's over, it's over. Like, I'm not finna. I'm definitely not finna buy you no flowers. Like, if it's over, it's over. Especially you break up with me, I'm cool. Or if I break up with you, I'm double, triple cool. So I don't know. She said that, and then low key we broke up or we stopped kicking it. It seemed like she couldn't handle the breakup. Like, she was more. I ain't gonna say she was more trying to get with me, but like she was trying to get back with me. You know, when she found out I had a chick, you know, found out I moved on, and you know, we had little arguments and stuff. But I'm not the type, like, I feel like I don't want to say like I can't handle no adversity, like an argument. I can, but if the argument is kind of dumb stuff, like she was complaining about the movie and was at the park, it was about to go down, and I was like, I don't want it to go down. Man, and I want to tell you about the park too. It couldn't go down the park because it was like where we was at, without giving it too much of it, was like it was too dirty for me. It was just dirty. It was smelling crazy. It was just like, I'm like, no. I'm like, I wasn't saying like no. I was just like, not right here. Like, we gotta, like, let's go to the car or something. Like, you know, it's smelling crazy. She like, oh, let's just real quick. I'm like, man, nah, this ain't really cracking right here. It's like, it's taking me out the mood. So she got all mad and upset. But I'm like, man, I just couldn't do it. I was just like, man. And then it was still so difficult. It was just so much, like, it was so awkward and of a position and everything. I was just like, nah. But yeah, I gotta hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for more stories, you know. But I'm trying to think of one more story that I got about her that I could share real fast before we go to the end. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, she was wild. She was crazy. This chick was crazy. She was crazy. And then, like, it was a lot of stuff she said. I don't know. I could never have been in a relationship with her. You know, we was just doing our thing. And she was just wild. I think, I don't know. I don't care where she at now. What she doing? With her homegirl? Her homegirl. I gotta find out her. She told me she used to always tell me the girl name too, but I could never remember her name. Like, it wasn't even nothing hard or nothing. It was like a simple common name, but I just couldn't. Then, like, I didn't know where she lived exactly, but we went and picked her up one time. I was like, oh my gosh, man! But that girl, oh my gosh. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna go on social media right now and look for this chick, man. Y'all don't understand.
PEEZY World coolest food and travel channel.
PEEZY World excellent party time.
Yeah, y'all don't understand. But you know, I'm to the conclusion of the story, y'all. PEEZY World, y'all know how we do it. Biggest vlog channel in the game. Like, hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know how y'all feeling these stories and everything like that. And yeah, let me know. PEEZY World food and travel channel, best blog channel on YouTube. You know what it is. Yeah, but she was wild. She was crazy. It was crazy. Crazy. Yeah, but we used to fight, make up, break up all the time. You know how them young couples do it. PEEZY World, straight like that.
PEEZY World coolest food and travel channel.
But this is gonna be the first I don't want video on this channel, y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, these videos is wild. PEEZY World. World. Yeah, we out. PEEZY World, hit that like and subscribe button. We out. Straight like that, straight drop. Let's go. Yeah, but those was the good times, you know. This is PEEZY World, you know, we signing out like that. You know, more videos to come. I got Worst Valentine's Day coming soon. I think Best Christmas or Worst Christmas coming soon. And a plethora of more stories like this. Hit the like and subscribe button. And I got the worst day ever. That should be out by now. Go check that video out. PEEZY World. Like and subscribe. Go watch the other videos. Poems coming out soon. We dropping videos nearly every day right now. PEEZY World, we out. So let me hurry up and make this quick story. Yeah, Nurse Bay, like it was like in high school, right? It was like a little it was on like a pep rally, and you know it was kind of flirting or whatever. It was like almost about to go down at the pep rally between me and her. Like this before I even got her number. So that's why I was like, man, like, shall we ever get like a time or a place alone? I'm already knowing. So eventually, for sure, I had to get her number. Cause it was just like unreal. Like she was just too ready. You know what I'm saying? We both was ready. So, man, crazy stories, man. I got a gang of stories, but yeah, you know that's just one of them. PEEZY World. And we approaching a full hour. Hit the like and subscribe button. Leave your comments and everything. We out.
PEEZY World coolest food and travel channel.
Yeah, let me get another quick poll. If you like these type of videos with just the video playing or whatever, or you like to see like a face-to-face like person telling the story, or like, cause usually I guess y'all might like want me like to illustrate it more like face-to-face, like me recording myself actually talking. Let me know. If any suggestions to make the videos better, leave that in the comments or whatever, and I'm pay attention or whatever. But I'm dropping these videos. I got at least 10 of them. I'm dropping them every Saturday for the next 10 Saturdays. So let's go. PEEZY World, we out.
PEEZY, you did it again.
PEEZY World Coolest Food and Travel Channel.